Well, it's Sunday, November the 15th. We're just moving right along. I didn't really have anything planned for a video other than there's a couple of things I was thinking about. Been pondering. Here in the state of Indiana, they really surge now. Well over 8,000 tested positive yesterday. The highest number yet. But I go back to March the 6th, when that very first case in the state of Indiana was in northern Indiana, in a rural area, before you even heard much of anything about a COVID-19. How did that work? How did they think to test for something that there wasn't even a test for back on March the 6th in a rural area? They never explained that. That was the first case. Then a couple more, a couple days later. Then on March the 11th, I guess worldwide, they declared a pandemic. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. There are so many cases, and I'm sure it's going to be not just here in the U.S., but worldwide. They are closing down schools again, making them all go virtual. Everything they want you to do from home, the lockdown, the martial law, in a sense. They're getting ready to roll this thing out to stick in everybody's arm. But you got your big corporate chains, your Walmart, your Mars, your Lowe's, your all the big department chains. Which at one time we thought that maybe the Walmarts would be used as detention centers. Think about this one. Well, there's a positive to this too. They emptying out the schools and making the kids stay at home. The new normal, right? No more snow days is what they were talking about on the local news here. So, in other words, no more snow days. You're never going to go back to the classroom. They have made fortresses out of a lot of schools because of the Sandy Hooks and the Jason Siemens and the Stone Mason school shootings. Well, there won't be no more school shootings. But what could they use those empty schools for? Just something to think about. Get ready, get right with God, because this is a spiritual war. Think about this too. They claim there's 7 billion people on earth, right? And these secret societies, they run these military industrial complexes, all the big corporate chains, your banks, which in turn control the governments and the police force, and your news media, which is owned by... I asked a question in a short video last night. We'll see. See how long that stays up. But if only 1% of them in these secret societies that are running this world, that have sold out to Lucifer, the illuminated one as they believe, they hate Jesus Christ, they want the churches closed down, that would be 70 million. Okay, keep in mind, they have the governments. They have the media to control the flow of information. Just 1% would be 70 million. And let's say there's 1% of us that are awake, that are trying to wake people up. But we have been labeled and classified as conspiracy theorists, nut jobs, wackos, flat earthers. The list goes on and on and on, the labels they have given us. There's would be another 70 million. So that's 140 million. It still leaves 6,860,000,000 sheep. And who are those sheep going to believe? The media that has been programming them, and Hollywood, and their governments, which is in turn broken down to control the mind, or some wacko making videos claiming the earth is flat and going against every narrative that the mainstream and your government is putting out there. Who are they going to believe? Have a great day. Love y'all. Down the road.